Okay, so first stretch, we're just going to stretch the quad and the hip flexors. What you're going to do is you're just going to place both your feet, the flat part of your feet on the wall like this with your knees straight, hands down like this. Now, I'm just going to bring my knee a few inches away from the wall here, toes, shoelaces down on the wall here, okay? Now I'm just going to step up, my left leg at a 90-degree angle, and from here I'm just gonna come to an upright position and stretch through here. So you just want to feel it basically through your quad, up through your hip flexor like this, and you're just going to hold. Second variation, we're just going to put one foot up in line with our hand here. And now, super simple, I'm just going to reach back with my right hand here, grab my shoelace here, and now I'm just going to bring my hips forwards. You should feel a really good stretch through your quad and hip flexor there. Okay, so the next one here is the hamstring here and also a bit of the hip flexor as well. So we're just gonna come into like a front split position here, and super simple, just trying to stay nice and square like this. We're just going to stretch through the hamstring here like this and just stay forwards. You can do like slight pulses here, okay? 30 seconds. To a minute. Next one, okay. So after you've done both sides there, you're gonna come into a forward split, okay? So you're just gonna, usually I'll just put both my heels on the floor like this, and then I'll just take both my hands here, and I'll just walk my hips forwards, 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 forwards. Then you're just gonna stay here for 30 seconds to a minute. I usually will just sort of go rock side to side like this. So after I've done that one, I'm gonna go into my pigeon pose. Just be wary here, okay, at first. If you're not very flexible, you're gonna keep your heel a bit closer towards your butt, okay, to not put too much pressure on your knee. Okay, so I'm just going to bring the front of my leg, the front of my right leg onto the floor. This is a pigeon pose. We're gonna try to keep our hips nice and square, not like turned away like this. And we can just slowly start to come down. If you're a bit more advanced, you can start bringing your ear, but you're just trying to feel this one through the outside of your glute. Basically, what you're gonna do for this one, my left leg, I'm just gonna place it on top here like this. I'm gonna lean away from my leg that's crossed on bottom, okay? And I'm gonna try to reach my elbow to the floor over like this, okay? As I do this, as I reach my right elbow across, I'm gonna start to rotate and look over my shoulder here like this. So after I do that, then I just stretch for the internal rotation here. You want this leg at a 90-degree angle. So this one, you can like put your hands on the floor, try to stay nice and upright and just rotate, stretching this hip to get some good internal rotation. If we have good internal rotation, we can have our hip rotate before anything starts to rotate in our knee. So this is also really important for doing knee slices and stuff like that. So the next one is like another glute stretch. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your heel all the way in towards your butt with this leg, okay? And now I'm going to bring this leg over across. And then from here, we're going to practice our rear naked choke. So I'm going to bring my right hand all the way around here. I'm going to grab my bicep. I'm going to imagine I'm doing a rear naked choke on my leg. I'm going to stay nice and upright. And I'm just going to squeeze. And this should give me another stretch to to the glute. 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, so now we're gonna stretch like the outside of the hip here. Standing up now is I'm just going to turn my toes, okay, in, and then I'm going to bring my hand across here to the outside of my foot, and then I'm just going to start to rotate my body up towards the ceiling, and I should feel this through my hamstring, but also a lot through my glute. And the last one for our hips is going to be a wide squat. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your feet and we're gonna step them like just above shoulder width apart. So, and now you're gonna start to squat down. Try to go as low as you can. So I like to come down. You can put your elbows on the inside of your knees here like this and just try to get like into a nice low position. You can use your elbows here and open out each side, or just stay here and just try to sink. This is gonna be really important for playing guard when you're pulling your knees to your chest. The last one is just a stretch for your calves, so you can have more dorsiflexion and make more of a hook when you're playing guard. You just wanna find like any wall pretty much, or you can even use like your gi folded up, or just the wall. I like to sometimes use the gi folded up though, which is weird, I know, but gets the job done. Don't ask me why. You're just going to put your foot here, okay? So like your heel's at the very bottom of where the gi's starting, and you're just gonna go forwards, just get a calf stretch in like that. Or you can just put your toes on the wall here like this, and same thing, just go forwards, 30 seconds to a minute. And that's it. So that should take you anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes. It's a bit of a commitment, but it makes a huge, huge difference. And after you finish this, I promise you, when you go into the gym, your jiu-jitsu, just playing jiu-jitsu is gonna feel way, way different. 5 times a week, you got this.